It shares Knarchi.
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 Describes this noise that sounds Knarchi.
It only makes Knarchi noises when I lean, though.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to lean over there. Stay in your own personal space. Say hello to Crazy Potato.
Hello, Potato.
Who says potato.
Ah.
And say hello to the Spotted Cow.
Oh, good moo to you, Spotted Cow.
Who points out that we should have A great moo, all of us, and
Yep.
B, the cow's currently melting in the heat.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Yes, I
Turning
know.
on your milk sour.
I have switched to liquid cooling by wearing
Damp clothes.
damp drapes.
Right, so we're playing a little bit of Jurassic World Evolution today.
We're having a little therapy session where Sal gets into confrontation therapy with dinosaurs.
And just to clarify, I am not afraid of dinosaurs. They just give me nightmares. So...
You should have phrased it as, I ain't afraid of no dinosaurs.
I ain't afraid of no dinosaurs. They just give me nightmares. So I hope you all appreciate I'm having nightmares for you.
Lieutenant Lucan wants to know what the Knarchi sound is.
What's a
Please
Knarchi
demonstrate, Sal.
Knarchi sounds like this.
Are you... Ah, there you go. It's the latter of the two, the sound, not the sound. That's
Okay.
not Knarchi.
So, to explain, next week I think we'll be playing Oxygen Not Included, but I thought we'd have a little look at Jurassic World Evolution today. Maybe we'll play some more of this in the future as well. I have watched a few people play it, and I've had a little go myself, so I know what it's all about. Now, there's a lot of talking at the start, which is why I'm just sat on the intro screen for the moment, because I know as soon as we get into it, it's all going to be lots of talking, lots of voices and stuff like that, and it'll be difficult to communicate with you guys. So, we're going to start a new game. So, let's go, and we'll interact with you as soon as they've finished talking at me.
Move your cursor, please. I'm trying to
Right.
enjoy
Hello.
the scenery.
May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
That looks like a really flimsy fence.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
All right.
I guess you
We've
start...
already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
Let's just... I should have done this actually before I picked that up. Let's zoom out a bit, change our view a bit.
Be as far away from the dinosaurs as humanly possible.
It'll only let me place it here, so let's do that then.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
So, dinosaurs are Spanish.
You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths in the power grid.
One path.
Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
One dinosaur coming up.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
The man sounds clinically depressed.
Yeah, we're on rails a little bit just here while we get through the start of the tutorial. Who've we got while we've got a quiet bit while no one's talking at me?
Well, also stormed into the room, keuching and fleuching. Those are definitely English words now. Pointing out that he's definitely not late. We're apparently late. And he appreciates that one of his gifts is getting some use, finally. You are immortalized in the thumbnail until the YouTube servers die.
So thank you, Bernie Bear, for the game. Bernie was the person who insisted on giving me nightmares. Alright, so it wants us to make... I do actually need to kind of get on with this a bit because we're losing money at the moment and I've got to start making money and then we can chill out a bit. Alright, let's release the dinosaur.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique. And now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
Yeah, amazing.
It kind of looks like a very short and fat caterpillar with a head antenna and very weird legs.
Well, it's kind of like an ostrich, isn't it? With
yeah,
claws.
but the ostrich hides its caterpillarness.
All right, he's going to tell me
The
something.
Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
Okay. So I've seen people lots of people start with science. I've seen some people start with security, but I've never seen the entertainment start. So
I started with entertainment, but you didn't watch me.
I didn't watch you, me. So Isaac, what have you got for me?
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
Okay, seems
I don't
reasonable.
like how he refers to them as warm bodies.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
Okay.
Right. Zeta would like to know why they call it a Hammond lab and not an Ingen lab.
What's an Ingen lab?
I feel like there was a joke there that I didn't get. Also, Potato appreciates the Jeff Goldblum voice. If only he weren't that old. He also had a nightmare last night that he was in art school and totally forgot how to draw. Well, that's why you're going to school for.
So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
Okay. Things being built.
The entertainment division is taking notice of your success. As your reputation increases with them, so too does the opportunity to tackle more challenging missions.
Alright, is he going to give me something else? I don't want help with island management, thank you. Let's get some more contracts while we're here. Let's request a new contract.
Hey, it's Isaac. How you doing? I got some cool stuff you need to be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team. Mine.
Okay, yep, doing that. New contract?
Alright, look, I am all about the show, and with these dinosaurs, we have one unlike any other on the planet. Theme parks rely on drawing people in, and what is more attractive than new dinosaurs? Well, me, of course. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper.
We've already... Why are you offering me a contract?
This opportunity is solid and can really help the entertainment division, so please consider it.
What I don't understand is why does the science division have a problem with applying an inventory space upgrade to the fossil center? One would think that they're cool with that, and the security division should be indifferent. That's just bones.
An expedition center will allow you to send dig teams around the world in search of new dino fossils. DNA can be extracted from these fossils, which our scientists can then turn into living, breathing dinosaurs. And that's our true lifeblood.
Okay,
the Ceratosaurus was the one you have a mission for.
He wants me to get a meaty single. Fine.
Good. Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
Right, fossil center. Yeah, we know. Don't need you. Okay.
The job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
I kinda like the character of this Cabot Finch guy, but I'm not sure how to feel about the fact that he basically just told you 3 times what your job is, which was probably already part of the thing in the newspaper where you got this position from. Anyway, but also...
Maybe I was headhunted. Yep.
Yeah, probably. But then again, the headhunter would have told you the same thing. Why would the headhunter try and find somebody who's mildly afraid of dinosaurs subconsciously?
Do you know what we'd better do? Just thought, where is the enclosures? I best give this guy some food.
It's weird how that wasn't part of the tutorial.
Indeed. Right. Now, if I'm going to be building dinosaurs, if I'm going to be building meat eaters, making meat eaters, then I'm going to want to sort of do a thing here. I think maybe that far.
It's obstructed by the Hammond lab.
Then let's go from here out to here, across to there, and right, I don't know where the fence is. I can't really see. Now I can see.
While you're fiddling with fences,
Yep.
Bill also points out that he hates how he has to play the German version with the German voices of this game. He was really looking forward to that.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
Thanks for the interruption, Cabbage.
Indeed.
Really looking forward to that Goldblum voice. As far as I know, you don't have to. It installed in German for me too at the start, but you can't just go into the Steam settings and change the language. You're already extracting that in a moment.
Alright.
Lieutenant Lucan had a question several Ice Ages ago that we kind of skipped because Cabbage Finch was talking with us.
Yeah.
Is that a type of game where you accidentally open all of the cells the moment the visitors come in?
Maybe that might be what the entertainment guy would like us to do. I don't know yet, because...
Why would the entertainment guy want to... Oh, he wants a park full of warm bodies so he can feed the dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah. Maybe actually that's more of a science thing? Ah, right, okay. So, let's see what science contract...
Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
That suggests that she's going to try and bring my reputation down.
I just realised that the acronym for your position title is DO.
Do.
Bell also pointed out, in response to Lieutenant Lucan's fears of visitors getting eaten, that that does happen when someone sabotages the facility. If you want to create revenue, shouldn't you make one of those viewing platforms so people actually pay to see the dinosaurs?
Don't know if it'll let me yet. Let's have a look, will it? Oh, it does. Hang on.
I don't know what's worse, treating these creatures like grist for the mill or propping them up as curiosities.
Oh, right. Yep, we're going to do that. I'm going to get in a viewing gallery over here.
Isn't that the new meat eater
Yes.
thing? Okay.
Because that's our next thing. Oh, I've got fancy paths. Let's use fancy paths.
InGen, or InGen, either of those, is apparently the company that runs the Jurassic Park.
Ah, I see.
And the way it's pronounced is apparently part of the Jurassic Park / world lore. I really appreciate that strategy of having a central Hammond creation lab and then sending the dinosaurs off into their respective pens.
Oh, ghost of fossils. Yeah, we'll
We
sell
found a stone!
We have.
We sold our stone.
Yeah, we sold the stone. Let's just get it extracting these. Oh, right. So, what does he want me to do? Oh, let's get another thing going.
I bet Greece wishes it were that easy. Where you know, the British Royal Museum would just sell their stone back to them.
Yeah, I explained to Mia the whole thing about the Elgin marbles and the Greece and the Greeks, and how the British stole their monument, and for some reason we're not giving it back.
You know, I'm surprised that there isn't actually a crazy Greek person who's trying to steal them back already.
64% maybe. Well,
I thought you were saying there were 64 people who's already done that.
550. How much cash have I got at the moment? Don't really want to lose that much cash, but sorry, let's give it a go.
It's the tutorial. It's unlikely that this is going to fail.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What I'd better do, though, is get a carnivore feeder down. Let's get it right in front of the people.
Does the carnivore pen... That thing has a name.
Oops.
My
Enclosure.
advice? Take this contract.
Yeah. We'll take that contract.
Yeah, it'll happen automatically. Does the carnivore enclosure actually have enough, don't put... Oh, that's a live feeder.
Yeah, I thought that'd be good for the visitors, you see. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, and in my experience, if you have 2 of these for just one carnivore, one of the meat just keeps on spoiling. I kept trying to ask, does the carnivore enclosure, that's the word, have enough water?
It's got water.
Looks a little.
It's got some. If it's not enough, then I'll fence off a bit more and give it a bit more. But I think it should be enough.
Bill also points out that with the current market situation, Greece would probably actually prefer the money over the stone. Well, they could hold the stones hostage and sell them back to Britain.
Here's the expedition back. Alright. You go there again. Fossils Center. Ooh, we have rhodium. We have a fossilized worm. No, it's fossilized dinosaur poo.
Nice. I wanted to know that.
Okay. Right, so the Ceratosaurus. Let's just open that gate so he can get out. I can actually name these gates.
Let's name this particular gate the Belorso Memorial Gate.
It's the 2 L's in Belorso.
Yes.
Shouldn't we call it Bernie?
No.
The Bernie Memorial Gate.
I mean, I believe other streamers name their dinosaurs after their viewers, but sure, let's name one gate after a viewer.
Oh, we can name this. Who was it who was complaining about the name? We can name it after them.
I believe it was Potato who wanted to call it an InGen lab.
The Potato Hatchery.
It was good. Okay. A potato hatchery. We're just growing potatoes in here.
Yeah.
Don't look, Sal. It's a scary dinosaur lizard. It's like a car crash. You can't look away.
I'm not sure that dinosaurs actually roared.
Happy guest is what we strive to maintain here on the islands. We do that by making sure their needs are met. In a way, it's kind of like taking care of the dinos, just with more demands and less understanding. Am I right?
No, he's not, but he forgot to open the door, and now he's just confused.
I thought I opened that door.
Yeah, but you closed it after you called it Bernie.
Oh.
Bernie Memorial Gate.
There you go. Go get some food.
Potato points out it's a good thing this game isn't actually a mobile game, otherwise those expeditions would probably take about 80 hours, unless you paid them $3.99 for it to be done instantly.
Indeed.
I believe there is probably a similar park management game out there already for a mobile device.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. Will it let me build a ranger station? Because that's kind of really, really important. I would like to build it as far as possible.
But still within the range of...
Just gotta find the place where it will let me.
Perfect. Lieutenant Lucan pretends to be our park announcer and points out that we are happy to announce the renaming of our gates. but also than us. Really, I gift you this game, and all I get named after me is a gate, and a memorial gate, no less. You died, probably, while, shuffling the dinosaur over here. While Potato, on the other hand, who had virtually nothing to do with this, besides the thumbnail that totally wasn't a repurposed draft. Ooh, nice rhyming there. Gets an entire Hammond creation map.
Oh, I will name as many things after Bernie as he would like me to name after him.
Can we name the electricity substation?
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
I don't like him.
He was nice to me. I got nothing against him. Alright, more dinosaur poo.
Yeah, but as the electricity maintenance guy, I feel like he's chatting too much.
Well, he didn't talk to me until I started talking to him about...
You didn't. You wanted to just walk up to the power substation, point it and say, "It's called Bernie now." And then he started talking about his life story in front of you and how he likes to cuddle dinosaurs or something. I wasn't listening to him.
Alright, we're making a profit now, so I can chill a little bit.
Belle also would like to have the dinosaur named after him.
The meat-eating dinosaur or the first dinosaur?
I'll say the first dinosaur, just to make him feel inadequate.
Alright. Show dinosaur statistics. So this is the... I know! This is the Bernie bird.
The Bernie bird.
But then that doesn't seem fair, so let's...
Oh, dang it.
This one will be the Bernie... Beard. Beard?
You know, like facial hair. But you wish he would. Can we stop looking at his backside? Oh, thank you. Potato would like to know why Chris Pratt does not sound like Chris Pratt. I don't even know what Chris Pratt sounds like.
We're going to take a photograph of a dinosaur eating from a feeder. He looks like he's going to eat from a feeder.
Oh, good luck with that. This is going to take like an hour.
Ranger team. Right, drive vehicle. Okay, right. Can't remember which way.
Left.
Coming through, coming through. Down here somewhere, I presume.
On the side note, say hello to Alfie.
Hello, Alfie!
Yeah, just run over your parkers.
Hey,
That's gonna
I'm
help.
being really careful with my, with not running over
Wrong
people.
gate.
What?
Wrong gate.
Why?
Wrong gate.
Is that my meat-eating gate?
No, that's the bird eating.
Oh, yeah. I was going to go to the other one, wasn't I?
You were. Alfie points
Oops,
out.
sorry! Oops,
Oh, you killed
sorry.
that woman almost.
Where did I put the,
To the right. Over there.
Here.
Very obvious. Just drive up to it. I think it opens automatically. Although, maybe you should have, created something like an airlock so he doesn't run out while you're at the door. Right, while we're waiting for him to make up his mind about being slightly hungry. Did you put the goat in? No, you didn't.
No.
Alfie points out that lots of things end up named after me, indirectly. This is a mere gate, this is a mere tree, this is a mere dinosaur storming at you.
Ooh, okay. Oops. Hey!
This is a mere comment. You see? What? No, not really. There's a difference between using... words. There's a difference between using mere as the originally intended word or the name. He has a very red face and seems to be angry with you.
I don't think he likes me and his pen. So,
To Lieutenant Lucan says, well, to be honest, you got your name on the thumbnail, so it completely changes everything. Yeah, you're immortalized on YouTube servers. He's just running around in circles now.
yeah, he's building himself up an appetite. That's good.
Ben also wishes me a thunderstorm in a park full of velociraptors. And I should be laughing about my misfortune as I do? Oh no, Belorsa's probably laughing about my misfortune. Well, I don't necessarily need to be in the park full of velociraptors, so I'm okay. Bell also likes Bernie the Bum, by the way.
Oh, good.
Lieutenant Lucan wants to know if you can do some drifting in this game. I mean, there's no harm in, you know, trying to drift a bit while you're waiting for him to make
Yeah,
up his
do you know
mind.
what I was just thinking is...
Maybe you should relocate.
I could. I was thinking, maybe if I can get...
Potato thinks his AI is broken. I think he's just really upset with you, that's all.
Can I see both of them?
With a bit of difficulty, probably.
No, that's all the way up there.
You can zoom with the camera, by the way, if you scroll your mouse wheel, so you might be able to see that one.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll count.
Is he hungry yet? No. Kudos to your employees for staying extremely calm in this slightly unnerving situation. He's just gripping that steering wheel in complete calm.
Indeed. Alright, let's see if he goes and gets something to eat. If he doesn't, then we'll come back. Yeah. Alright, we'll...
Switching roles.
we shall get on with other tasks.
Bell also believes that meat eaters need both types of feeders, the live bait and the other one, whatever it's called. You'll be fine with just one of them.
I just left that guy to make his way back out.
Oh yeah, he does that automatically, don't
Yeah.
worry.
Right, we need something for the guests. Oh, can we build an emergency shelter? Yes, while we have the cash, I think we should. I think that's probably a good idea.
Are we already expecting horrible disasters?
Well, certainly at some point, I think that's a pretty viable idea.
Expecting disasters. Okay, I guess.
Right, let's do that, and then let's put in... What do we want? We want a fast food shop.
Hey lads, you can now either hide underground or get a cheap burger. From my experience, it's really hard to connect a pathway to a shop. It's simpler to connect the shop to an already existing pathway.
No, I want to leave a bit of a gap. Oh, hang on. I had it. What's wrong with it? There we go. I want to leave a gap because we're going to want to make this path wider. And so if I connect it straight to here, then we're going to have problems.
I mean, I guess this works, but now there's so much space to the left and right of that path.
Yeah, but this path is going to come up to like here.
Side note, say hello to Tammy,
Hello, Tammy.
who would like to know, are you counting her as a horrible disaster waiting to happen?
Not at all.
Sounded like sarcasm.
I think Tammy's the sensible one around here. Right, let's extract some more DNA from the things. And we'll get the expedition off Have we just picked up a...
Are you hungry or thirsty, Sal? Sorry, your park announcer just asked that to everyone. I like to think there's some people in your park who are advanced enough to actually respond to the park announcer.
Right, Dinobites. Yeah. We want to sell for a bit more than that. Maybe not that much. Maybe about that much. And yeah. I think that'll do us.
Lieutenant Lucan would like to know why we would even think that Tammy would be a horrible disaster waiting to happen.
Right, research the clothes shop.
The Research Center lets you improve your park in various exciting ways. New buildings, upgrades, and more await.
Thanks, Cabbage Finch.
I do need to do the thing. He wants me to get some inventory space. That would be 300.
And in return, you get like 50,000.
Yeah, but you know, I please somebody. What is the new building? Clothes shop. That's actually cheaper, so we're doing that.
Hey everybody, do you want to have a dumb t-shirt or a silly hat?
Okay, are you making a profit yet?
No. Oh no, total per minute 201. It's making profit.
Yeah, we are. Okay. Yeah. So we'll leave them to it then.
The red number is way too scary in red.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, somebody invented clothing very, very quickly there.
Things are looking good around here, huh? I love what you're doing with the place.
Okay, we've got to build a clothes shop. Gift
Do
shop.
we have
fast
to?
food shop. Yeah, that's what it says. I might not have the cash. Oh, I have. Wow, that's quite large.
You know, they need to store their t-shirts somewhere. Ooh.
Again, I don't want it right on the path, on either of the paths, because I'll probably want to make those paths wider.
But it also says you got to pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. We're making $200 profit on
Looks
some.
like you've run out of power. That's not good.
Oh, I was going to say we
Build
probably
more
need to build more
stations
power.
or increase your output.
Yeah.
$200 in profit on some crummy dinosaur chicken nuggets. Do we put actual dinosaur in that?
What, dinosaur in the dinosaur nuggets?
I assume so.
Maybe.
From an economical standpoint, I would have assumed you just offer some chicken nuggets but brand them as dinosaur bites. But if they'd actually put some dinosaur stuff in there, that sounds like a nice experience.
Right, I have enough cash now to build the extra power station, so let's do that. Right, where will it fit though?
You gotta squeeze a little. Maybe twist it also.
Gonna.
Have you tried bopping it?
Have I tried what, sorry?
Bopping.
What's bopping?
You know, hitting it.
Don't think. I thought maybe I fit it in there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Where's
Maybe on the other side. This thing is in a really inconvenient spot.
I want to tuck it away somewhere. What about round here? That'll do. Yeah. Okay, let's build around the back.
The music makes building power lines sound very ominous. Oh no, the power lines, they're gonna get you. Here they come. They just sneak up on you through the woods. And then bam, they charge your phone. Bell also suggests that you should also pull it and twist it and bop it. Probably not in that order, though.
Little path will do.
Why does the power station get the fancy path?
Well, I'm going to put fancy paths on everything.
Okay. Well, but if everything's fancy, nothing is.
Alright. So we should have power now. Let's see.
Actually, hovering your mouse over the power plant should tell you more.
No substation there, that's fine. Yeah, it's good. Right, so we just need to stick a little substation somewhere around here.
Tammy points out that now that you've built the power station, you should build the Death Star next. Does a Death Star in the form of a pen full of raging dinosaurs
I
count?
like what I'm seeing. Let's keep it up. Satisfaction is what we aim to give our guests. Make them appreciate the little things. And the big things with the teeth and glassy eyes that could swallow them whole.
Oh no, you're making...
Dinosaur onesies! I want to make dinosaur onesies! Let's...
Who on earth buys dinosaur onesies? Do they make them for adults too?
Right, there we go. Alright, what now? Construct a live bait feeder.
Oh, we can actually almost do that. Bell also points out that... hold on, I should probably read the thing beforehand too. Lieutenant Lucan says, talking about food, can you secretly sell dinosaur meat to world leaders, movie stars, and other members of the Illuminati? And Bell also says, yes, you can sell dinosaurs, actually.
Yeah.
You don't know who to. This all goes to the mysterious black market. But other than that, yeah, it's totally possible. Speaking about possibilities, say hello to Cell Technologies.
Hello, Cell.
Lieutenant Lucan wants to know, can we name the Death Star Bernie? No, but I feel like we should name the small power station Death Star now.
Okay, we can do that.
On a side note, if people want to suggest more names, feel free to.
Oh, right.
Potato wonders if they attach cute tails, hoods, and dino foot slippers to the onesies.
Probably.
I'm more concerned about the idea that they make them an adult size.
Right, how much is a viewer?
Wow. Keep this up and the sky's the limit.
Oh, can I get another contract that isn't entertainment now? We haven't had a security one.
Oh no.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
All right.
Each new discovery furthers our understanding. It's valuable work. Take it.
I've taken it.
Thanks, electronics guy. We definitely needed to know that from you. Can we send the maintenance team down into the basement?
What?
You know, I assume we all live in an office building with a very strong telescope for the islands.
What?
Never mind. I'm trying to construct a fictional office
I see.
You, as the do, are working together with Owen.
Did I send those off? Are they off and away? Yeah, it must be because the helicopter's not there. Right, I would like to put another viewing place in here so that the visitors can view another.
The spotted cow would like to remind you, Sal, that you should only feed striped cows as food to the dinosaurs. Don't worry, we limit ourselves to tiny, horrible cheese-horned cows. Goats. I'm trying to turn goats into cows.
I can understand why. Totally. Okay. So people can come and see Bernie Bird now.
Right. People are now posting onesies of dinosaurs, dinosaur onesies that apparently Potato would wear, but also is requesting that we rename the Fossil Center to the Mere Life Memorial Center, implying that I'm dead and they're unearthing Meres.
Which was the Mere... What was that?
The Mere Memorial Center.
What's the Mere Memorial Center?
The Fossil Center.
The Fossil Center.
We're naming our park after a lot of dead people, in theory.
There we go. And speaking of the Mere Memorial Centre, let's have a look at the fossils.
The Spotted Cow would like to know if you can make a big carnivore and name it the Spotted Cow.
I certainly can.
We need to make a spotted carnivore, though.
I'd need to make a spot of cash first.
That too. That too.
Yeah, although we're bringing in the money at a rapid rate, so no problems with that.
This version of the dinosaur onesie comes with slippers and a tail.
Okay, I would also like another emergency shelter.
Lieutenant Lucan likes how you have an island rating. It would be something like this. So, yeah, it's the only place on Earth where you can see actual, real-life dinosaurs, but the toilet doors get stuck a lot, so 2 out of 5. She didn't even get 2 stars. Look at this. She's missing a tiny edge of it.
How much? $2.50.
Cell Technologies retorts, well, how would you feel if you couldn't get to the toilets?
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of bushes to go behind, though.
Don't you dare!
What?
It's bad enough that the dinosaurs are not using public toilet facilities.
Tell you what, while we're waiting for that to just rack up a bit more cash, let's just take the Ranger and I think maybe we will try...
The Bernie Bird.
Yeah.
Bernie Bird, here we come.
Where was it? Up there?
Yes. That's where all
Oops, sorry,
Why are
sorry.
you trying to run over your
It's
guests?
really hard to steer.
It's not.
It is.
You just press forward. Now that we're down on the ground, I can see that you have some path problems. This is horrendous. People would be walking at, 45-degree angle there.
Oops. Almost got away with not hitting it.
Personally, Potato would actually prefer a bird onesie or a red panda onesie, but they're all like $60.
Comes with risks. For now, you've done the first. That is a job well done.
I think you just missed
I think
the bird.
I just missed it. Balls.
Spotted Cow wants you to run over the people, please. Alfie
Right. Well, if we've
rates
just
your
got
park. Got run over by a zoo jeep. 1 out of 5 stars. What did you do?
Lambert here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set.
Why do you get
Put it once over, then let me know if you're interested.
Why do you get $1 million for finding an Edmontosaurus, which you've already done? I think.
If I start that mission, then it would cancel my entertainment mission.
Probably, yes.
Oh, we're quite happy with what we've got, thanks.
Well, we could quickly build a live bait feeder, and then the entertainment guy would be happy.
I'm quite happy to request a security contract, though.
When things go wrong, who do they turn to first? You guessed it. So consider this contract part of us always being ready.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Zeta is asking, do you have any food and drink stands? Maybe a hotel or a dino-themed love hotel? What the?
A dino-themed what?
A
Love hotel.
dinosaur-themed hotel.
Is that for kind of... I'd say furries, but there's...
Don't you make
Fuzzies,
it worse!
maybe.
I was thinking of a horrible place for people to sleep in the same bed. Don't involve the lizards.
It's not operations, it's enclosures. Alright, I'll put out the live bait feeder. I was going to use that cash to get another thing. I'll still have enough cash to get another thing.
Lieutenant Lucan expands on Alfie's review of your park. You got run over by the owner.
Oh, I've completed my mission. A Dracorex now.
Hey, way to go! We've got our park running at maximum happiness, and our guest numbers are up as a result. That's what makes the entertainment division the envy of the rest. We get the results, am I right?
When the parks are running well, our scientific research improves. Of course, I'd never tell this to Isaac directly.
Heard it?
I was going to add that...
No. No. Too late. Heard it. Later, Doc.
What is so wrong with just all working as a team, you fools? Stop, knocking each other. Alright. A small herbivore. We can do that. Let's get another one of these out, because they're quite happy.
You could get the security mission now, since Lambert already offered it to you.
Oh, what should we call this gate?
People, we should name it something with toilets so people feel like there's a toilet in the park. No?
I'm trying to think of something.
You know how that usually turns out when you're thinking of names.
We could make this the public conveniences.
I don't understand what is so public or convenient about this gate. Nobody can reach it. But okay.
All right.
Sound Technologies points out that he doesn't even see that many bushes in the park.
You
And then
really delivered on this contract.
Oh, you've
we
done
are
well.
the talk of the facility. A feather in our cap. Appropriate given we're dealing with proto-birds. Right?
Aha!
I don't understand. Why was...
Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
Oh, I like that.
Without exceptional security, nothing else here would be possible. That's our mandate. And on Isla Madanceras, you're showing the rest of us how it's done. You're deserving of this reward.
Why, thank you.
You
Okay,
should name
yes.
one of the games Skate 3 the trilogy. Yes, let's
Ooh,
name
no,
Gate 1 Gate 3.
Nearly just pressed open there. So this is Gate 3, the trilogy. Let's leave it closed, though. I think that's probably wise. Missions.
I was gonna have a bit of a rant about the idea that the entertainment guy says that you basically have the happiness levels at max, but you only get 2 stars. What do we need to do? How much happier can we make people if they're already at maximum happiness
Glad to have you on board.
to get more
As you can
stars?
imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're
Yes.
smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers.
Very good.
This is where you come in.
Gotta give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
Don't want to block the door, but I
Are you
would
sure
like
you
one.
would like
I'm
to
gonna
have...
need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
Maybe.
Are you sure you should build it so close? The other emergency
Next,
shelter.
you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
I was saying the other emergency
The
shelter.
last thing you'll want is hungry dinosaurs in your park. Use a ranger team to resupply feeders.
Emergency shelter already covers that area, but heavens, Cabbage
Heading to the
Finch.
feeder now.
Oh, and then that one.
Request acknowledged.
I think that was the more urgent one.
That's okay. He's also got live feeders in there, so it's not really that urgent.
Yeah, but he has to go hunt them, and he probably doesn't feel like doing that at the moment. Here's another review for your park. No toilet, went in bush to pee, got eaten by a dinosaur, best park ever, 4 out of 5 stars.
Right, he wants me to get...
We don't always get offers like this. Consider it carefully.
You
Yeah,
have
right.
to make one anyway.
I've got to do that anyway, yep. He wants me to get an Edmontosaurus.
You already have that one. He already told you to incubate it.
Yes. We could start towards the Dracorex. Let's go there.
Bell also points out that the previous review stated that you were the best park ever, but you still only get 4 out of 5 stars. Lieutenant Lucan points out that the Love Hotel would be like, I'm taking off my dinosaur onesie, don't you dare. Unless people wear clothes under their onesie, I don't know how they work. I never had one, don't plan on starting having one. Cell Technology says, everybody do the dinosaur in bed.
How are we doing? We've still got plenty of unused power.
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before.
Hello.
On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
I believe in dinosaurs too.
Did she burn a microwave casserole, or what sort of mistake did she mean?
Operations. Right, how much is an ACU?
It's not that
affordable.
much.
Okay, so again, I want this kind of...
They all just kind of snake around that hill there for you.
Yeah. I want to get the non-operational buildings kind of tucked away at the back.
Bell also points out to you directly, Sal, that you should trust him. You'd rather have a team knocking each other rather than knocking each other up.
What?
On a side note, if you press space, you can make curved paths.
Yeah. I already did that here.
Yeah, but the other ones are so ziggy-zaggy.
I thought I was bringing it across. Like that. So they're zigzagging between the points of entry. I will probably need to put a substation up there as well.
If your park rating was bad enough, you would soon be visited by Greenpeace, who would demand you to free all the dinosaurs and also stop taking dinosaurs from the wild and putting them in captivity. I'll also suggest that I should talk over the flavor text. It will repeat. Well, yeah, I could do that, but some people A, haven't heard about it here yet, and B, I feel kinda rude talking over Cabbage Finch. I like him. He's nice.
Right, so look at Mia's fossils. Aha, we have one to sell. We've got a Dracorex. We'll go for that.
Thank you for scrunching up my bones. I'd like to imagine scientists in the Fossil Center, Mir Memorial Center, just take the stones and just squeeze the juice out of them, and then they pour the juice into the dinosaur egg, done and dusted. The path is not connected.
Yeah, let's have a look.
How is it not connected? Oh, I see. It doesn't quite reach the power station. There's a gap between the power station, other end of path.
Oh, yeah.
Look, You know you
On a
didn't
side
have to prove
note-
anything. But the way you took charge left an impression. Good work.
Sal,
Yeah?
please present yourself from your best side. Another NPC joined YouTube chat, who has been a long-time fan since Banished, and
hello,
they
another
just
NPC.
wanted to drop in and watch.
Ah.
Welcome.
Yeah. So I shall be on my best behaviour. No.
She's trying
I've,
to.
I've just finished my best behaviour. So everybody in chat say hello.
Potato already said hello to the new human.
Yeah. Wow, so Banished was quite a long time ago.
I know.
What was I doing, Mia?
Squeezing juice out of Mir Memorial Center fossils?
No,
That
I
was
was
me.
just about to research something. Ah, I know what it was. I wanted to research the ACU reload.
What about the
Speed.
fossil center upgrade that you still need?
Yeah, we'll do that. Well, I need the
Can you
ACU
queue things?
reload speed, and I'm guessing that I'm expecting trouble, shall we say?
Oh, okay. Can you queue things in the research center?
I don't think so. Let's give it a go, actually, because if we can,
Might as well queue everything. It's like scanning sectors and surviving Mars. Gotta have as many sectors as possible. Just.
So
Are
no,
you
we
well
can't,
done?
but
You
now I can
waited
do that.
long enough. No, stop.
What?
You didn't even try to queue things.
It had just finished, but it's just as I put my cursor over it, it said no, you can't.
You can't. I'm sure you can.
No, you can't.
Try.
You can't.
Try.
Look.
I don't believe you until I've seen it. You need medical
Okay.
treatments in case someone gets a sneeze.
You do not have enough available research teams.
Oh, you need more research teams.
There you go.
I forgot, it's been a while since I've tried this.
Right. How are we doing? So we've got some...
Cell Technologies is asking, why do you need to reload your air conditioning units? The ACU.
Right, going to keep going for the Dracorex and Triceratops. Oh, and I have got a bit of a strategy behind this, just in case you're wondering why I'm doing the ones I am. So I head for the
Canada.
multiple dinosaurs first.
Ugh.
Because we're going to get to a point where we've got 100% Triceratops or 100% Struthiomimus, and then we can go out to where there's just the one that we want. So if I head first for the multiple ones and use up all of those, then at least we become more certain about what we're getting.
In the background, Potato explains to the other NPC out there that Potato is the guy who makes the drawings for the
He is.
thumbnails, if that means anything. We're very appreciative of the thumbnails. Today's thumbnail definitely wasn't a repurposed draft thumbnail.
Alright, I've got to actually apply this, haven't I?
They want $20 for their bloody climate unit. Air conditioning unit.
20,000.
$20.
Okay. It's about time we started increasing what we've got here, so maybe
We wanted to have another Pterosaurus for the spotted cat.
we've got to do these things actually. So maybe I should do one of them.
Another NPC has actually just seen Jurassic World.
Ah,
You're further ahead than us. Sal is afraid of dinosaurs.
I am not afraid of dinosaurs. They
She's
just give me
subconsciously afraid
nightmares.
of. Sal is subconsciously afraid of
It's
dinosaurs. Still, it's kind of being afraid. And I'm too stingy to go to the movies these days. Theatres, cinemas. What was the English word?
Cinema.
Right. Are you
Or
sure it isn't
pictures,
theatre?
to use the colloquial.
Are you nuts? I wouldn't get down the level of a commoner.
I am going to.
How many emergency shelters do we need?
The more we have, the less people get eaten.
Are you expecting a bloody meteorite impact?
I am expecting dinosaurs to break out at some point.
You have no faith in your security guy.
Oh. What's there? Alright, how are we doing for cash, by the way?
Lieutenant Lucan says, if Greenpeace wasn't bad enough, Disney buys your park off and starts brutally torturing the dinosaurs to make them speak like Mickey Mouse. What on earth?
Oh.
What?
Just thought, oh no, I need to finish off that one. Have I got that research yet? Oh yes, here we go. Right, Fossil Center. Let's get the upgrade. Inventory space.
Our inventory space costs us 2 energy units.
Do you know what? It's storming.
No, it's not storming. It's
I'm not saying
raining
I
a
could
bit.
have done it better myself. I probably could have, but I'm not saying. As I said.
This is not
Anyway,
a.
nice job.
Okay, is that one open too? Yeah.
A side note, the other NPC warns us that we shouldn't talk about Disney like that. The mouse knows all. And Potato wishes for there to be no spoilers on the new movie. He hasn't seen it, but he would like to at some point. Here's a spoiler, just because I like being mean. There's probably going to be dinosaurs in it.
Alright. Now we shall release the Edmontosaurus. We should name this after Anubis.
I don't know, the face kind of looks a little bit insulting. We should name it Potato.
Well, it's a Canadian dinosaur. Oh,
No.
Potato's from Canada.
Right. This next bit is gonna sound a little crazy because frankly, it is. But we are gonna encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Oh no, he's
Yes.
agitated.
So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
Alright, open the gate.
Open our first gate, called Gate 3 the
Gosh,
Trilogy.
you got a sick dinosaur on your hands. It's time
Okay.
to treat it. Or what comes next?
I'm not
That's gonna be on
sure
your
that
hands as
I
well.
have researched any disease medical treatment. Okay, right, research that. Just
The
do-
ACU, or Asset Containment Unit, should be your first port of call to bring down a rampaging dinosaur.
Alright, you go and capture. Yeah.
I feel like I'm slowly falling behind on reading out in chat. While you're capturing stuff, shouldn't you send out your anti-sneeze team?
Hang
We've got
on.
a new offer here that you should definitely look over.
Yeah, now is not the time. I'm trying to get the gate closed, thanks.
We've only scratched the surface of what's possible with the genetic origins of our planet. Today, prehistoric life forms. Tomorrow, who knows?
Let's get the expedition team away.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and bag him. We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
If you
Yeah,
have a problem with
I
how
agree.
we keep you safe, Doctor, I'm happy to discuss it at
Right.
a later time. Right now, we have our hands full.
I feel like your science
You'll
woman.
need to call in the offshore transport team to safely move this dinosaur back to its enclosure.
Head in to pick up
Thanks,
the asset.
Carriage. Anyway, Ranger team, go heal your dinosaur.
gonna. Rangers are.
You're still in the transport team interface. If you hit R, you have the.
Oh, yeah. Okay, right, add a task. Command. Yes.
The
Okay.
tutorial hurts me on so many levels. I'm falling behind on chat. I'm going to quickly read out stuff.
Okay.
Alfie points out that we need all of the emergency shelters, all of them. Enough shelters to shelter the population of the world. Now nobody will die to dinosaurs. Also, Potato has a quick tip to prevent the dinosaurs from breaking out. Don't let them break out.
Well, if I was designing a zoo, or at least I think in the UK,
Asset being transported.
if we were to design a zoo, I don't think they're allowed to just have a single wire fence. We also have add a task. I've got another one. Go get him too.
Additional task.
Yeah, it's spreading. But also points out, you can have a dozen shelters and people will still get eaten. Neither numbers nor placements will save you from having to pay those legal fees.
We apologize for
Another NPC would like to know, since when did the dinosaurs not get out? Plot logic. Sal, answered, quick. Never mind.
Oh, I've completed. Wow, that was quick. All right. So can I now complete?
That's the job finished. True and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them.
He needs a friend.
Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
Right, is he done? Can I get back to reading out chat? Anyway.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'll grab the ranger and
Make some photos.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Where is he?
On the way back to base, falling down. But also pointed out that a bit of rain is no reason to open the shelters. When a storm comes, the game will tell you. Although I do appreciate the emergency announcements of excellent driving skills, Sal. Perfectly done.
Excuse me, sorry.
You aimed for the man.
I didn't.
You aimed for the crowd.
Excuse me. I was polite.
It didn't really look polite. Although it looks like the game won't let you run over anybody, they just automatically fall out of the way. Bit of rain is no reason to open the game shelters. When a storm comes, the game will tell you. And Canada. And Anubis is also from Canada. And say hello to Fail Tubers XD.
Hello, Failed Tubers XD.
Who would like to be
You
saluted.
took this photo all by yourself, huh?
That was... Oh, well done.
Sorry.
It's kind of hard to
Let
salute
me
people.
tell you something that I myself have heard many times before. I don't know how you did it, just that you did. So thanks.
She doesn't know how you took a photo.
Sorry, we're gonna get another.
It's okay.
Yeah. Are
I've
we?
got an
Oh
interesting
no, we are.
opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening
don't
to
like
Dr.
how she
Malcolm,
phrased
then
that.
you know how important this is to us. And to me.
All right, is she being quiet now? Yeah. Sorry, Mia.
Fact, it's hard to salute people if you can't see our arms. We could say we saluted you, but in reality we probably didn't. Because we're lazy and or we don't have arms.
Yeah.
Maybe we
We
just
do-
get very long snail eyes that
We're
we
not-
use to knock the
We're
mouse
not
around.
really the saluting kinds either. Although we'll all wave.
I do wave
Wave.
occasionally
Hello,
at chat.
wave.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I actually
Did
waved
you
now.
know that? Yep, actually, both me and Mia were both actually waving. Did you know that the word salute comes from the French word salut, which is the visored helmet from the medieval times? And so the action of a salute, of bringing your hand up to your forehead, is the action that you would take to lift the visor on your helmet, which of course you would always do in the presence of somebody more senior. Did you know that, Mia?
I was aware that the process of saluting was related to lifting one's visor, but I didn't make the connection with the French because, it's the French.
So I shout, French people are welcome here.
French people are welcome, but I might just throw some shade at them, just like I would with Londoners.
Right, so we've got another Canadian dinosaur, so we should call that Canadian dinosaur Anubis, because he's from Canada too. I just saw the message saying, at me, you are now 5 minutes behind chat. Do you want to catch up before I start getting people talking to me again?
Fine. Tammy will wave, but not salute. Canada, the glorious lost colony of the British Empire. And another NPC salutes with a water cannon. The question is, do you aim the water cannon at your forehead and shoot yourself? Which is an action I approve of. It's too warm not to moisturize yourself. And for some reason, I'm suddenly now no longer 5 minutes behind chat because they slowed down. Thank you for waiting me, an elderly man who can't read that fast.
People Mia doesn't like French, Londoners, East Germans, well, just people, really. Except he does. He just likes to pretend he doesn't. Right, we're going to start.
Hold on, I love the old lightning lady. Sure, the lightning lady did embarrass me by being considerably quicker, even though she's the shape of a potato and has very short legs.
Anyway, that's an in-joke that only the people who saw yesterday's stream will get.
I don't think we can already call it an in-joke, even though it's just 1 day old.
What do I need to do? Incubate and release.
I knew you
right.
were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
We need to... Let me just sort out the view. I wish it didn't...
Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
Okay, here's Anubis.
We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Maybe because this guy roars, maybe we should call him.
The Edmontosaurus was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
There we go. Right, we best let him out before he gets upset.
On a side note, did you say hello? Did you say hello to Ralph?
Oh, Ralph! Hello, Ralph!
Who points out that Canada's full of bloody colonists. I hope not. It sounds a bit concerning if they're all covered in blood. Where did they come from? Where did it go?
Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
No, I'm not. No. Cotton doesn't bleed.
Close the gate! Close the gate! Watch your tail. Very good.
I was impressed how well the doors interacted with dinosaurs, because I was closing one of those gates and the dinosaur still had its tail in there, but it actually looked like the door impacted the tail and moved out of the way. I didn't expect that from a game like this one. On a side note, the Space Engineers multiplayer update has dropped just recently, and apparently it includes Space Engineers without beards.
Wow! Count me in. I've always wanted to be a space engineer that doesn't have a beard. Ooh, hey, that was a little profitable run. Either that or I didn't thingy my thingy last time.
The Spotted Cow is really grateful that it's from Norway, and so I have no reason to hate it. I think I can think of a reason to hate Norwegians. I just haven't thought of it yet, so give me a few months.
He'll have to work on it, I'm afraid.
Yeah, the problem is I need to at least have vaguely met them before I can say I hate them.
I'm gonna get a few more stuffs.
The other NPC, it's really hard to come up how to address him because his full name is another NPC. Their full name is another NPC. But I can't just say the another NPC. That sounds silly. So I refer to them as the other NPC, which kind of undermines the name. Point in case being, the other NPC is from California, so everyone looks at them sideways, even in the US. I'm sure Tammy doesn't. Tammy, do you mind Californians?
I've got an uncle living in California.
Do you mind him?
No, he's brilliant. He's like one of my favourite uncles. Right, okay. Things are all in order. I think we need to expand the park a bit. We need to start building a new enclosure. And I'm thinking maybe down here.
I thought we're making a Triceratops.
Yeah, I've sent
Also-
people off.
We've barely filled our herbivore thing yet.
Well, I want to make sure we've got another... What if someone wants me to make a Drycorex thingy? I can't. Then I'd have nowhere to put one. Because, like, I can't put them in with them because he'd eat them. Oh, we wanted to make a spotted cow, didn't we?
We
can
did
do
that
now.
too.
Let's do that.
We could also quickly pump out the Triceratops just to finish the other mission. I'm sure he won't mind spending...
Patience, Mir.
Ugh, fine. I'll be
Triceratops is
patient.
like friends. So we want to make sure that we're going to make a couple at once.
You squeeze them out of bone juice, then let them hatch out of an egg. You've got very weird friends. I am one of your friends, I assume, so that puts me in a very horrible light.
Okay, let's see what kind of space do we have around here.
Lots.
We do. I just want to see where this goes. So I've got... Okay, up to there. So if we fence off...
The other NPC wanted to know how Norway
here.
is this time of year, and the spotted cow points out that it's like living in hell. At the moment, it's the warmest it has ever been in 70 years, and the hay is dying.
Yeah.
How warm is the warmest it has ever been in 70 years in degrees, please? Sensible ones, by the way.
About here.
And Tammy's okay with Californians as long as the Californians are okay with Texans.
Which I think is a good general approach to people. But I'm okay with anyone who's okay with me. And anyone who's not okay with me, it's like, well, I got thick skin. I don't really mind that much, to be honest.
Yeah, but I do mind Londoners.
The only thing you've got against Londoners, Mia, is London.
Yes, it's bloody awful.
It's a big
They
city.
should get rid of it and replace it with, like, several smaller Londons.
Ha ha ha, I
Which-
saw that. Not quite meeting there at the edge.
Oh, I thought you were really happy
An
with
offer
my
just came our way. Don't let it sit too long.
smaller London
Yeah,
idea.
we'll do that. Oh, how are we doing for contracts? We need to do some contracts for some people.
The other NPC says that Texans are amazing. They've got the best brisket the other NPC has ever had. What's a
You've done
brisket?
good work in the past. That's why I know you are perfect for this contract.
What's a brisket?
Brisket, it's a lovely sweet bit of beef.
I was imagining a basket woven out of biscuits.
It's, yeah, nice bit of...
But apparently it's nothing like a Texas barbecue. I have
But
to
it's
admit, I never
bit,
had either
bit
of
rude
these.
to talk about brisket in front of spotted cow.
Is it? I thought the spotted cow was a cannibal cow somewhere in between there.
Oh, did we establish
it
that
did
at some point?
indulge in satanic rituals, if I remember correctly. So it's kinda alright, I guess.
I don't think we get major storms, do we, on this?
Sal Technologies points out that dinosaurs are not our friends. Well, definitely not Sal's. While she keeps implying that she's not afraid of them, she's subconsciously uncomfortable with them, so clearly she wouldn't have them as friends. Or would she befriend people you're uncomfortable with?
I have befriended people who make me uncomfortable.
I have, you know. I do have some uncomfortable friends. I can count them on one hand.
Right, nearly there with the spotted cow.
Potato believes that the Triceratops should actually be the spotted cow. We'll let the spotted cow decide. Then
Well,
again,
spotted cow asked for a Ceterosaurus.
there you go. Also, the spotted cow points out that cows kill more people than Triceratops. I would like to argue that's not
Yeah,
really
yeah,
competition
yeah.
these days, since Triceratops stopped killing people
Before people were invented.
Yeah, basically. Oh, it's kind of spotted.
Yeah, sort of. Some spots here.
It's more like ripple striped, which could be interpreted as spotted. It's one of those therapists drawing where you have to guess what the pink splotch is.
A carnivore, I see. This time, a ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back, and a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group.
I love the memorial gate.
Alright. So we got the spotted cow up there. And now we want a couple of triceratopses.
Oh heavens. Spotted Cow points out it's currently 25 to 35 degrees Celsius every day and no rain to talk about for 3 months.
Wow.
Oh, in the meantime, the other NPC is probably literally boiling as they have to suffer through 104 degrees Fahrenheit.
I know that's warm because 22 degrees Celsius is about 75 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, God.
So 105
Literally boiling
is a lot
isn't
more.
even that far away, apparently.
It doesn't go up as... The Fahrenheit scale doesn't go up as fast, though.
Still
dinosaur.
concerning. Lieutenant Lucan wants to know what's wrong with London. I could go on a rant, but I feel like Sal is not very happy with me having the London rant again.
May just doesn't really like big cities.
No, that's not it. I have very specific complaints. First of all, there's the really big problem with Manchester no longer having that rice restaurant I like, and then London is taunting me with all of its glorious rice restaurants that I don't have. Stop it, London.
I didn't know that they had a rice restaurant.
They probably have. I didn't check,
thought
but
the
they're
whole
still
chain went
taunting and
bankrupt.
flaunting them around. Just flopping their rice restaurants in the wind, saying, "Look, Mir, you don't have one anymore." Sure, there are some rice
Right, let's
places
do some
around
stuff.
here, but it's not the rice place.
Okay, we've got all the medical treatment. I kind of wanted that.
You've got a new building,
I have.
apparently.
No, it's 0.
Oh, it has a news
enclosures,
sticker next to it.
Research. What's on there?
I
Sure.
also would like to remind people that he's not dead, even though he has a memorial gate for him.
Right, are there any buildings we've not built? Let's have a look. Don't think we need a storm defense building. At least not on this island.
You see, the spotted cow doesn't mind brisket as long as it's from a striped cow.
Ah, makes sense. Oh yeah.
Would
by
she
the way, how
call
are
a
these
striped
getting on?
cow a zebra? Or is that like an offensive term? Is that an offensive term amongst cows?
Woo, we can build hotels. Oh yes, here we go. The Hotel California.
Oh no, please don't tell me that's the name.
Of course it's the name. You know it's going to be the name.
I guess it's going to be the name. You know, you're building this very far away from the dinosaurs at the moment.
No, I've got more.
This is
I'm pointing at my
exactly what I
screen.
needed. Well done.
Out there.
No matter
Actually.
what anyone else says, science is what makes or breaks us. Admittedly, sometimes both. But on Isla Matanceros, you are making us and yourself look good. And that's worth a reward.
Why, thank you.
I don't know, making a break still sounds like you're just breaking stuff.
Right, now I think it's about time that we extended our paths. So I would like to replace...
Oh god.
What?
104 degrees Fahrenheit is 42 degrees Celsius.
Wow. Need
My
to...
condolences. Should
Can't
we
move,
erect some
can I?
memorial gates for you people? Let's rename one of the shelters the Tammy Memorial Shelter.
How do I destroy a thing? I forget.
The red bulldozer button to the left.
Okay.
You're aiming for the pathway.
Yeah.
Now you're aiming for this. Why is the substation so hard to hit?
It's just the angles are a bit funny. Okay, now we need a new substation. We want it back here a little.
Potato would like to know if there are any dinosaurs in Japan or the UK. I think we can only build them on this island group, if I understand it correctly, and apparently we can only export dead dinosaurs for connoisseurs or something. I wouldn't know, I don't run the business. Our Chief Director Operating Sal, the do over there is doing that.
Right, what's obstructing it here? Is it just that power line?
Oh! Potato wants to know if there are any fossils in Japan or the UK.
Definitely in the UK. I presume in Japan as well, but I'm not sure.
Maybe we should pick some up. Let's get some British dinosaurs in there and call one of them the Belorsa Memorial Dinosaur. We're establishing a theme now. Oh no. The other NPC is wondering how how I would do in a city like Dallas, LA or New York.
Not well, I don't think.
I think I'd probably start to like London in that case.
And yet another. What's it that even connected to? I don't think. Oh no!
He's going to die.
No. There is only one way to cope with this.
You can't just build the pot. You might want to remove that grey bit of path there because it's going to look really weird. You'll just have a grey spot of path.
You're right.
You can't just remove the grey spot.
Okay, we'll do the whole lot then.
Lieutenant Lucan says, if Mia was a supervillain that tried to destroy London, this would be the greatest reasoning ever. Yeah, but I wouldn't destroy it. I'd improve it by just slightly increasing borders between the boroughs. So there's like little green strips between them. So London's not really destroyed. It's just fractured. You should probably build some fast food places near the hotel.
Yeah, I'm going to do a bit of park design in a moment. That's why I just wanted to get this sorted. Wanted to get in the big paths before we started like laying down too many other buildings. Alright, what's up with you? It's that one.
Alfie points out that if in the game you can find iguanodons or megalosaurs or poicontus, they were all found in the south of the UK. The fossils. So if the game has these, we can probably find them in the UK.
Okay, we'll deal with all that in a moment.
Did we already name the ACU after someone? Tammy would like to be named after the air conditioning unit.
We shall take care of that in just a sec.
You didn't say which second.
I didn't.
I've received an offer that will definitely help the science division. And can help you as well.
Yeah, right.
But also says, Mia has an unhealthy fascination with memorials, and Cell Technology says, you have an unhealthy lack of fascination in memorials, but also.
Acknowledging request for feeder resupply.
That's a lot of music all of a sudden.
Yeah, I guess it's because you're expanding the park and you've got a band marching along somewhere. Look, there are fossils in the south of the UK, but you can't dig them up yet. We could go to... Is that Spain or Portugal?
That's Portugal.
Does Portugal have the entire coast?
No, Portugal's got like a chunk.
Oh, I thought Portugal was the upper chunk, not the
No.
I get them confused.
Let's get those guys.
Tim Lucan would like to know if there's actually a new London somewhere in the US.
Oh, there was a big thing about that at the time that the founding fathers were there and were starting to name their colonies. There was an agreement not to name any of them London because there would be a big fight over who was London. I remember reading something about that.
Well, obviously they should have named more towns Belorsa Memorial Town.
Start with a bit of genetic research. What do we have? Oh, should we get some colours?
Oh, dang it. Tammy points out that there's a London and Texas. Cell Technologies would like to know if there's also Texas and London.
This shall be the...
Tammy air conditioning. Well done. Did you already name your hotel?
No, I haven't. Thank you for reminding me.
I guess it was vital to your park operations to have a Hotel California.
Oops. Cool. Right, are my Triceratopses ready yet?
I don't know.
Yes, they are. Alright, let's get the door open first.
So, one of them is going to be... No, what are they going to be called?
Oh, yes, I'm accepting names for our Triceratopses.
You could become a dinosaur. You could become a large triple-spiked lizard.
At Cell, please rename the restaurant, if you've already built one, to Mia's Frankfurters. I accept.
Our new specimens.
Alright, who's this going to be?
Are meeting expectations.
Oh
But
no.
we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment.
No,
Making
no,
sure
no, no,
our
no.
specimens are
No.
properly cared for.
No,
In
don't you
other
dare.
words, dinosaur welfare.
The Cell of
The
Mia.
difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
Let's release a friend.
I guess
I've been
that's...
monitoring what you've been up to with great interest.
Who's this now?
And I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
He looks familiar.
I don't know. And Cell Technologies is suggesting the chunking saurus. So it's like a chung and a king and a saurus.
I thought that
Really
was an
great job on that
actual...
contract.
I think it is. Maybe not spelled like this, but
Okay, don't let this go to your
Oh.
head, but that was some very impressive work on that contract.
Rangers. Ranger Team 1. Come and sort this guy.
No problem.
he just got out. How did he already get a cold?
No, not chunking. Where's my gate? Need my gate.
Oh yeah, I forgot that this was called public convenience.
Are they fighting or playing?
They're fighting. They're fine. Look, they
No,
come for...
they're all very happy.
See,
It's just
maybe
new
you
friends.
want to introduce a second feeder there, seeing how you've only got one in the entire
Yeah,
thing.
I think that's probably a good idea, actually. Let's do that.
Potato wanted you to name one Sal and the other one Mir.
Oh.
The same for Bill also. He wanted you to name one Mir and the other one Sal, but now that you've done that, he wanted you to name the second one Mir and Sal.
Well, let's just see how... Oh, he's panicking. Why are you panicking?
He's not. He's just roaming a little...
He was panicking.
Maybe he's afraid of the sneeze dinosaur.
Oh, it's just because the guy's coming through.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, we've done some research. Let's do some more. Oh, hang on. Someone wants to talk to me. Yay! I've done a thing.
I've done it. We are on the path to a pure strain dinosaur. This
What
will
has she
definitely
done in
shift the
this?
paradigm. I can't ignore this accomplishment. With your help, obviously. That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again. I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Dr. Dua flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
You know, you should talk to your HR guy in the company and organize like a trust building exercise day. They all seem to hate each other passive aggressively.
If I was running this team, I'd be having words because
You are running this team.
No, they belong to the what's that? Oh, it's the Ranger team. I was wondering
What
who just
did you think it was?
Well, I was wondering
Very
just
speedy
when-
dinosaur.
Yeah. I wasn't sure what it was because something was going ploughing straight through the middle of the crowds. Yeah, seriously, someone needs to sort out the attitudes amongst the workers here. It's very unhealthy.
Yeah, especially the fact that the maintenance guy just walks up to the chief directing operating officer, and just starts chatting about his love life with dinosaurs while you're just trying to work out the power grid. It's really concerning.
Okay, nothing there.
Does this game, Lieutenant Lucan is asking, does this game has a battle royale mode? Yes, just open the dinosaur enclosure gates.
And they will fight each other.
No, they will probably fight the humans.
Aha! We have unlocked the next island.
Island highlights. Tropical storms. Ranger team.
Yes, Site C, more commonly known as Isla Muerta. A newly developed island. The name, roughly translated, and I do mean roughly, the island of the dead. Fitting. Humorous, even.
Isla Muerta.
Does your company have an on-site therapist? The man really needs one.
What? On site what?
On-site therapist.
You're right. What time is it? How long have we got?
Roughly 20 minutes, less than that.
Okay, we probably don't have time to start a new island then.
Well, let's build some restaurants. As pointed out early on by Cell Technologies, buildings are more important than dinosaurs.
We've got clothes shops, fast food, gift shops. I haven't got a gift shop down anywhere, but somebody wanted me to name a restaurant. Oh, hang on. I already had a restaurant that I haven't renamed.
Oh, no.
What was the name? Oh, it was Mia's Frankfurters, that's right.
I was hoping you'd forget. They don't even sell sausages.
So that is Mia's. It was Frankfurters.
Why did she put...
I think because Frankfurter... Well, actually, hot dogs are a bit rank, but Frankfurters are quite lovely.
I mean, yes, but I was wondering why you spelled it with a... What do you call the line? Hyphen?
Hyphen.
Why do you put a hyphen in Frankfurters? Now it's just Frankfurters. Anyway. I'm falling behind again and reading out chat.
Looking great.
Thanks, Cabbage.
All right, let's build a new enclosure and get some of those little ones. Oh, and let's get some more contracts going.
I did make my joke about a battle royale mode involving opening the gates and letting people fight for their survival, right? The dinosaurs kind of like...
Let's not argue over the small stuff. Looking at the big picture, this is a solid contract.
The dinosaur roaming around the park is kind of like that weird barrier that's constantly shrinking, forcing players into the middle. Only thing is, at the end, nobody gets to win, and the barrier just eats them all, I guess.
I'm declining that one because I don't think we've uncovered somewhere yet where I can go. Let's check. I might be wrong.
The Chongqing Saurus was named after the city near where it was discovered, which was called Chongqing.
Ah.
Which is apparently an unfortunate name. And Potato points out that the pressed guy was in the original movie and in Jurassic World.
Right,
the other
fossils?
NPCs, a ranger out there, and you honestly couldn't pay them enough to tangle with an animal that big.
Yeah.
Well, we're not. We just sent you in anyway without any pay.
I presume that there is some other reason why the rangers would really like to work with dinosaurs. Maybe they're fairies. You know, well, by fairies I mean
was asking the other
fuzzies.
NPC if he would
Scalies.
tangle with the dinosaur if he had an air conditioning unit to help. I would. But I'd mostly just want to have the air conditioning unit without any conditions, really.
You made that look easier than it was.
Lieutenant Lucan is starting to think that you're not a park seer, but just a psychologist who just has appointments with all of these people at the same time.
Yeah, all these people just think I'm a psychologist. Just think that I'm a run a park. But actually, I've been hired to psychoanalyze them all and sort them out. Okay, we're gonna...
Wow, the company trusts you a lot if they give you several live dinosaurs for your psychology examinations. It's concerning, really. Oh, you ran out of power.
Yeah, I'll sort that out in a moment. Just about to look into power.
Cell Technologies thinks that maybe you just convinced them that you're the actual CEO of the company during those therapy sessions. Hypnosis, I assume. And Potato just ran into that moment when he realized that he doesn't have a pencil sharpener, so he's just using a box knife to carve the pencil. Where are we leading this power line?
I'm bringing it around the outside. I want the power line around the perimeter so that I end up with, as I expand the park, I can draw in from the outside rather than... So we need a substation down here.
The other NPC would really like to make a peeling potato pun now, after that pencil sharpener thing. And Cell Technologies admires the dino sausages, which we, by the way, don't have. We just sell dino bites.
That a new contract is available.
Oh, really? Why does she phrase it like a rumour?
That's a really bad timing, because Oh, hang on. I don't fail it, do I? I just need to get one down and then we'll be sorted. Fine.
On a side note, look guys, there's your timer for the rest of the stream.
What? Oh, well, we'll be about 10 minutes away?
Roughly. Give 2 minutes for the outro bit, and then we have the time right there for everybody to see. See, the science lady wants you to suffer through this by counting down how much stream's left. Cell Technologies would not want to eat the dino sausages, actually.
You'd be a little worried about which part of the animal maybe it was? Don't think
Trying
too
to
much about that.
distract from that topic, Alfie really likes the dinosaur found in Surrey. Baryonyx. Sounds like such a British name. We found this dino. We'll call him Barry.
Barry! Indeed. Right, I think that just let this finish building so
that's
we know we've got
nice.
good power.
Potato points out that unleashing the dinosaurs onto the people would just be called Monster Hunter, and then says, hey-yo, in a very energetic tone of voice, I guess. And while Tammy, on the other hand, would like to argue that shouldn't it be actually called Prey? Yeah, I don't think any of those park guests would do any monster hunting, and the park guests aren't monsters, so Monster Hunter's not the most appropriate term, while Prey works. I wish there were more Prey games.
Prey? Wasn't it Prey that you were getting really frustrated about recently?
No, I was getting really frustrated about Lobotomy Corporation.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I might do a little bit of landscaping around here and just take out some trees so that should we need to get in there reasonably...
Oh no, you've done it now.
What?
What was the organization that protects the rainforest?
That's okay, I'm going to plant some trees, see? Look.
Hold on, there wasn't an organization that does that, was there? Does Greenpeace do tree protections?
I'm sure they do. And if they don't, they should. Right, let's get some
I don't know, they always
water
seem
in
so
here.
animal-centric.
No, I think they're environmental, aren't they? Environment-centric. We're going to need some feeders.
The other NPC is asking if Prey wasn't a horror game. The original Prey, I'm not entirely sure. The 2017 reboot? Yes, it was. But take it like this. Hold on, Sam. Before you plop down a Hammer Creation Lab, wouldn't it be more sensible to just use the other one over there to incubate all your new dinosaurs and then just use a helicopter to pick them up and drop them in here? It sounds cheaper than running in a whole new dinosaur creation lab, which takes energy, like 20 units of them.
True. Yeah, and I do have a little holding... Well, no, actually, because if I'm moving Dracorexes, I need to get them pumped out pretty quickly. So...
No, not necessarily. What you can do is just have them come out of the first Hammond Creation Lab, tranquilize them and leave them lying there until everything's out, and then take them all over there at the same time.
It's a bit of a small space, so I was thinking of doing that. I would have built that a bit bigger.
Yeah, but you could do that.
Could.
I was going to argue that releasing dinosaurs and having them chase down park guests kind of sounds like a horror experience. So I feel like Prey is the appropriate term here.
Okay, that much. Alright, we'll do that. Have we got any more Dracorexes? They're a bit poor, actually. But we'll give it a go.
I cannot do a StarCraft voice, but Potato's suggesting construct additional pylons. The other NPC did quite enjoy Prey. Yeah, I was positively surprised with how well it played. The only problem with it was that it wasn't a particularly grandiose commercial success due to the limited advertisement campaign on Bethesda's part. So not a lot of people knew about it and didn't sell a whole bunch of copies.
A contract just landed on my desk. You need to take a look.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we haven't got the Sinoceratops.
Yeah, decline it.
Which is a shame.
I think that's because they've added the next island to your contract pool, and you need to be there to actually get those options.
Yeah, which we'll do next time we play. So we'll just get some Dracorexes out first.
Don't get me wrong, apparently Prey was decently successful, but wasn't blowing anything out of the water. So the likelihood of there actually being a sequel is slim. Although I do have to admit I enjoy the fact that Arcane at least still poured enough into it to release some DLC and plans on having another one. Although I'm not entirely sure if I'm happy with the focus of these DLC being on experimental game mode adaptations, like a multiplayer version for one of the future ones, or a roguelike with Moon Crash. I would have preferred more of a story continuation, but that probably would be better fit in a sequel, assuming they never do one, but again, chances are slim. Alfie points out that the original Prey 2 was cancelled, although there may be some... Oh, no.
What?
I remember that the original Prey 2 was cancelled. I didn't actually already read the news that the new Prey 2 was cancelled. Well, I guess that's that. Prey 2's cancelled, but yep, they're coming out with more DLC. Like I was saying, they're planning on releasing one with a multiplayer mode. If my understanding of it is correct, something akin to... Shouldn't we put a restaurant there instead of an emergency shelter?
No, I'm going to put a restaurant here. But I want to make sure that there is... you've got to... The people aren't necessarily where the shelters are.
I've got a feeling you have way more space in your shelters than in your hotel.
Inevitable. Life begets death.
Oh no.
Died of
But
old
here's the
age.
question that you got to ask
Oh,
yourself.
no.
Was this avoidable? The answer?
Not really.
Of course not. Death, it's always coming. But could you have delayed it? Well, that's maybe another story.
Well, I guess the memorial gate is justified now, everybody.
Right, let's release you.
Bethesda said they have no plans for a Prey 2, the new one. Yeah, like I said, a tad depressing. I would have enjoyed it. But oh well, maybe Bethesda's new space game is going to fill that void. Although Prey was a great space game.
And then let's release that one.
All hail the Dragon King, the Dracorex. Sounds so intimidating, but it's just a plant eater. However, just in case they do rule the Earth again, don't tell them I said that.
Can't remember the hotkey for the ACU.
T.
It's what?
T.
Of course it is. Right, add task. Come and tranquilize this guy.
The Tammy is suggesting
this
that
guy.
we install a Prey 2 memorial gate somewhere.
Yeah. Incubate. Incubate. And then I think what we'll do is...
But also would also like to have a memorial gate for Bernie Bird, in addition to the original Bernie Memorial Gate. Finally.
Yeah. They've died of old age. It's fine.
We know.
Not open.
Yes, just
So
release
this
the
is
Ceratoris. Bernie Bird Memorial.
Bernie Bird Memorial Gate.
Nice, it also fits.
Okay. And once this guy's finished, we need to go and sort out collecting this one for some dino bits.
Nice job. I feel like we are starting
Thank
to
you.
understand one another.
Well, that brings us extremely close to the end. But before I do the outro blurb, the other NPC points out that Bethesda likes to play problem child in the family that likes to fight with their older, bigger cousin Ubisoft. I wouldn't exactly put Bethesda in the same family as Ubisoft. Sure, they shared Arcane, the studio, at one point. Well, not shared, like Arcane was with Ubisoft at one point and now it's with Bethesda. But Ubisoft is more like the French neighbour that you don't like anymore.
Why the French neighbour?
Because Ubisoft is a French company!
Oh, all right, okay, I'll allow.
Thank you.
I thought I'd seen... Yeah, you had. Did I not see you off?
I don't see the big game publishers as one large family fighting between each other. It's more like a neighborhood where, you know, they all have lemonade stands out of them out on the street, but some companies decide to not sell lemonade but fill their jugs with other yellow liquids. I'm looking at you there, EA. Anyway, if you've enjoyed seeing Sal slightly... Come on, Sal, help me. I need to come up with an ending joke, especially now that there's people here who like you.
Building up to Nightmares of Dinosaurs. I shall let you know how many dinosaur nightmares I've had. I can't actually close down until these two... Aha, okay.
Yeah, you do that while I'm doing the outro in the background. If you enjoyed the public therapy session with Chief Operating Officer Sal and would like to see her have more consultations with her public dinosaur gang, feel free to return next week. Oh no, hold on.
No, next week we're going to be playing Oxygen Not Included because
Probably.
the update will be... Yeah, as long as the update's out in time. The update is due out in 6 days. So...
Okay, if you don't enjoy the presence of Oxygen, but do enjoy the presence of Sal, feel free to return next week on Thursday at 8 PM GMT +1, which is, if you're watching this live right now, about 2 hours ago from now, where Sal will be playing Oxygen Not Included, surprisingly. Alternatively, if you'd rather see me doing something live on screen while Sal sits in the background, is either scared, snickers, or tells life stories that she's pulled out of chat. I'm not sure how this works. I haven't looked at chat in a while, ever since I started streaming myself. I'm off on a ramble here. This was not the most proficient outro I've had so far. Point of case being, I will be streaming something on Wednesday next week at 8 PM GMT +1. Oddly enough. However, if neither of us are your particular cup of tea, or you're just someone who prefers a weird cocktail on the weekend, this analogy worked at one point. We also have Crazy Potato, who is streaming on Saturdays at 8 PM GMT +1 on his own Twitch channel, which is crazy_potato1. Oh, you already linked it. Look at this. And at the moment, he's currently trying to become human in a city called Detroit. It's quite depressing, but we have some promotion art that I'm fading in now. Wow, look at that. I wish I could... OBS would already have the spinning function where I could live spin things, because that would look absolutely great. I mean, it's circular, you could spin it, but the only thing I can do is just wiggle it around slightly.
Bye everybody, thanks for watching.
Oh yeah, you just toss them out of the door,
Yes.
I guess. Fine. Be gone then. Farewell.